Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Amy Holmwood, and as always, I'm so honored to be with you guys tonight on this Thursday night call. This is a call that is for new business partners, new prospects, new people that want to look at our opportunity, and we invite you into this community tonight, and I'm just more excited than ever to be a part of this. My name's Amy Holmwood, and I've been a Lyme disease sufferer. I've also been had a lot of health issues over the years, and have been very passionate about natural ways of healing. And my mother raised me that way. And food is medicine. And so when I saw this business and I saw the products that we have, I was completely blown away by everything about our product line. I'm going to talk to you guys about that tonight. But I was also very intrigued by the company because I'm a financial advisor, and I was able to really do research on the company. And this was completely out of left field that I learned about what I'm going to share with you guys tonight. So I'm going to keep this short to a 30-minute time slot, and I'm going to share some slides with you that will help you understand a little bit more about what we have. And many of you guys, hopefully you've seen something that's been shared with you, an ABC Primetime Investigative Report. I am going to share a short clip of that tonight for those of you. This is recorded. For those of you who haven't seen that, you can see a little clip of that. We're talking about something that is the next trillion-dollar industry. And there's some words that they're now in the dictionary. One of those is biohacking. So I'm going to explain a little bit about biohacking through something called nutrigenomics. And as a Lyme disease sufferer, I was taking over 30 different supplements for almost 15 years. And so I was very educated on supplements and really biohacking. I didn't know I was biohacking, but biohacking is using other things besides just medicine to actually take control of your body and try to change the expression of genes through foods and changes in your health. And so as I was saying, I do have a background in finance, and I was a financial advisor, and I still hold my licenses, but I did retire at age 50. I was having some health issues and needed to just kind of de-stress my life. And I was very interested in the wellness movement, and I was investing in different companies like wearable device companies and things like that. Looking at the future, being someone who is very interested in the future of health and also wanting to be a force for change in that. So I did learn a lot about what I'm going to share with you guys about tonight. I've been spending just really the last 7 years, just really sinking my teeth into this. And one of the things that I did bring to the table a little bit with this business was understanding key components of businesses. And I want to talk to you about that first so you can understand the magnitude of this. But as a financial advisor to closely held businesses, I was mostly dealing with owners of companies, looking at how they run their businesses and how to preserve those companies and do tax planning and stuff like that. And also just looking at why they were so successful. And one key component, I think we can all agree, is timing and trends. So where are we in the world today, and what are the opportunities that are out there? And we can all agree that wellness and what's happening in food and in exercise and in the science of wellness is absolutely exploding. And so we are looking at what truly is an industry size that they can't even quantify at this point, because it's going to touch so many different areas of the way we live in the future. And then looking at what products are going to be available and what is available today to help us to have the most vitality possible from a health perspective. And what companies are in this space, and where are the opportunities right now? And also, how can we monetize that? How can we take advantage of that in the few moments that we have in the day to like work, that all the things that all of us are doing, we're spending so much time, more time working, I think, than we ever have. We have so many different things coming at us. So we need to really look at how we're going to get paid what we're worth. And that's really important. That was important to me when I looked at this company. And then mentorship and systems. How can we use proven business models that will help us to excel and accelerate quickly into this category of wellness? So when you look at and study this, these are covers of some of the most famous magazines and most respected just from last year, but now there are even more. I have one I posted on Facebook today, was from MIT Technology. I read that every month, and it talks about that basically old age is over. Like, people can live longer and healthier. This is the beginning, you guys, of this whole sector, and it is going to be Huge, huge, huge. So why not take a look at this? And so I decided that I wanted to participate where more money was flowing in the economy. And I wanted to do it with something that was going to innovate and make a massive impact on other people's lives. And I found this company, LifeVantage. It's publicly traded. It trades on the NASDAQ. It's a market leader in something called nutrigenomics and biohacking. So we did actually did about 226 million last year. We're one of the few nutrition companies right now, because there's so much competition in the world of nutrition, just from celebrity influencers, and you guys have seen on Facebook and all these new products coming out just from people that have no experience at all in the industry. We're growing, and we're one of the few publicly traded companies that in the nutrition space that is growing. We are growing, you guys, and it's incredible what's happening to this company, and the stock is showing that. It's reflecting that. So we have, you can look at the stock over the last year, it's up almost 300%. It's bouncing around between $11 and $12. I don't know exactly where it landed today, but it's been fun to watch, and it's unbelievable. The future of this company as it grows, I'm just trying to see, it was, yeah, $12.25, it was up almost a whole 1% today. So we are, as a public company, this is what's interesting to me, is we have a lot of other big investment companies investing in our company. This is a sign that we're on to something. We have the largest mutual fund groups in the world, institutions, starting to buy shares in our company. So that gave me pause to go, wow, this is really huge. We have about 70 institutional investors in our company right now that are looking at our company and seeing the pioneering spirit that we have, and also the products that we're launching. We have about 200 employees. We're in Sandy, Utah. We're actually moving our offices in a year to what's called the Silicon Slopes. We're going to be right below Microsoft and right above Google. So it's kind of cool. We're going to be in this really high-tech building. We are part of this biotech movement. We're a biotech company. Nutrigenomics is the study of how plants and dietary components change the expression of genes. Biohacking is looking at the body and the blueprint, and how can we optimize this complex system that we have with innovation of science of genomics to be able to change the expression of the genes that are regulating the outcome of our health. Everything we do expresses genes in our bodies. If you go eat a cheeseburger from McDonald's, that's going to express inflammatory genes. If you eat an avocado and a green smoothie, that's probably going to downregulate some of the inflammation genes in your body. Everything you do has a cause and effect. So there are plants that have been identified that have been used for thousands of years that are now being studied deeply to show how they affect the expression of genes to turn down the heat and the free radicals in our body. And like I was saying, the wellness trends is all around plants and botanicals in every category, whether it's shampoo and hair care, whether it's skin care, whether it's, you know, juicing, whether it's your green powders that you're putting in. You guys know, plants and botanicals, this is where it's at, because there's so much proof that this stuff works. And people don't want the toxins anymore. We're over it. We're seeing 1 out of 3 people get cancer, and it's just wrong, and it's not going to continue if we can get a hold of this thing and educate people on how they can change and take charge of their life through biohacking. We have to make better choices, and we're here for a cause for change today as a company that's part of this spirit and this movement. We're hijacked. We cannot avoid, even though I'm sitting here in Northern California and it's totally gorgeous, I'm under a tree, getting all this wonderful oxygen. Well, the ozone layer is totally depleted here, and it has like the 10th worst air in the whole United States. And it looks like it's beautiful, but the air is really bad almost every day. So we're being hijacked. My mom lives here. You know, everywhere we go, everywhere, we can't get away from it. You guys know it. We got to be more aggressive emotionally, biochemically. Our foods, our EMFs are breaking our nervous system down. People have more allergies. So we have to biohack our bodies now. We have to take control of this and say, what can we do to keep our body clean, our cells clean and detoxed? Optimizing our genetic potential, becoming the best version of ourselves. That's what biohacking is. That's what we stand for. And this is what's affecting these toxins, and all of this terrible stuff that we have to live in the world with today is causing something called oxidative stress. which is the cause of over 200 diseases, everything you never want to have anything to do with, and everything that's getting worse and worse and worse in all of our families and affecting people that we love, is all caused from oxidative stress. This is what our company is about, is reducing the main cause of all of this stuff that's happening to us through plants and nutrigenomics. And so I'm going to show you this short news report just for a few minutes to give you guys, if somebody hasn't had a chance to see this, whoever invited you to watch this can send you a longer version. But we were the fortunate company back in 2005 to have an expose on our company that showed that what we have, our core product Protandim, actually reduces oxidative stress an average of 40% in 30 days. So if you saw this, would you be interested, A, in the product, and B, in being an investor in this company? And that's the question I want you to think about.
It's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase yeast.
Tonight on ABC's Primetime Live, co-anchor John Quinones takes the promising antioxidant therapy called Protandim.
It's not a drug. It's a supplement. It's called Protandim, and it's a combination of 5 exotic plants that have been around for centuries.
Quinones has been taking Protandim for 2 weeks now and tells Extra,
I am sleeping better. I feel a lot better, and also energized when I do wake up.
Primetime puts Protandim to the test tonight.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. Inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress. And we all have it. And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes.
Have you discovered the fountain of youth?
We may have discovered something that will tell us a lot more about how we age, what happens biochemically, and maybe how we can slow it down. And so you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young.
So that was that was huge. That was like a commercial for the company, and the company was a very small biotech company that was selling product online, and they had 5 employees. So when that aired, it was mayhem, to say the least. And that was back in 2005. This company ended up going into retail with this product Protandim. It went into over 10,000 pharmacies around the United States. And that was for almost 5.5 years. And it was so early to the market of nutrigenomics. We're still pioneering this conversation. I'm going to explain a little bit more about this product as we go through this. But what the company realized was that the future, the trend was that people were going to start buying things online. And they made a decision in 2009 to shift gears and to put this very unique biotech natural product into a direct selling company. And that was something that the board of directors and none of these people that worked for the company had knowledge about for this company. So we are the leader, the world leader in this type of product. It's called an NRF2 activator, and we're the only product in the world with human studies that can show we reduce this condition of oxidative stress with Protandim, with 1 pill a day of a natural raw tablet of this incredible product. And we're really fortunate that we have the company that we have that's marketing this, because we can participate in this as business owners. We've been written up in all the leading periodicals. We've been on news like the Primetime Investigative Report, Today Show. We have 7 patents to protect our formula. We have the highest standard of manufacturing available in the world, and we go above and beyond the FDA guidelines. We go way above that. We test every single lot of our ingredients. Our raw ingredients are from all over the world, and we have just an incredible manufacturing system because we have something so special. And this has been coined, this NRF2 activation. It's a pathway in the body, potentially the most therapeutic breakthrough in the history of medicine by Washington State University. And we have a number of other universities that have studied this, and I'll talk to you guys about that. But here's what's different with this. And I know a lot of people are taking supplements out there, and I was a huge user of supplements. I needed to understand why this was different. This activates within the body through biohacking certain genes, the ability to turn on the body's own antioxidant production. So instead of taking antioxidants like I used to do, and many of them, our body makes them much more effectively and powerfully than if you take them. So if you can turn on the pathway that makes them, you can neutralize 1 million free radicals per second every second with 5 natural raw ingredients that are synergized in a formula that makes this very powerful. So it's a blueberry, as an example of an antioxidant, neutralizes 1 free radical for every 1 molecule of antioxidant that's in the blueberries. You guys, you can't eat enough blueberries. It would be like a stadium of blueberries. So here's another thing that's important, you guys, is the synergy of those 5 ingredients. I know a lot of people are using those ingredients already. It doesn't work individually the way it works when you put things together. It's like baking a souffle. You can't just put 5 ingredients in and it doesn't matter what the measurements are. You have to do the science and the research. This became significantly more powerful at neutralizing free radicals and reducing oxidative stress when it was put together in this formula. So this is why we have all the patents, and this is why we have research from the leading universities in the world that have been so curious about how we came up with this. And they're trying to figure out how can this be used even to develop drugs and things like that. So we really have been ahead of everybody in this category, but it's still catching on because people don't know enough about oxidative stress. Doctors don't talk about it. So don't be surprised if you share this with someone and they don't They don't understand oxidative stress, including physicians. You can go do research at pubmed.gov. The National Institute of Health has a website that's free, and you can just go on there and type in Protandim, and you will see, I think there are 26 studies on there that have been initiated and funded, not by LifeVantage. I think we've only funded 3 studies. So go ahead, knock yourself out. I got really excited about that. But I just wanted to use this product more than anything. We do have other products that we've developed. We have been in the research mode throughout the whole history of the company. And we have leading scientists that we're working with to develop products outside of just the NRF2 activation, because we need other products. We need probiotics. We need fish oil. We need some other things. And so our company is developing second to none all these other products. So we also just won an award for one of our flagship, it's called a Vitality Stack. It's our 4 core products. And we just won an award last year. Out of 8,500 companies, we came in 3rd for the most innovative supplement line in the world. So I think that says something. We also have a skincare line. I don't have enough time to go into it, but it has a lot of those same ingredients that the Protandim has, all natural botanicals, including brassicas, cruciferous vegetables, kale. 91% of the people that use this in the clinical trial said they were going to continue using it again. That is a huge home run compared to other, it's a huge success story. If you have 40% acceptance of a product, you are going to have a very successful product. So we are going head and shoulders above other companies in the development of our products, making them clean, making them chemical free, making them sustainably harvested and things like that. The results are insane with all of our stuff, you guys. People's lives are changing on a daily basis. We did this to reduce oxidative stress in the scalp. We came out with a hair line that, again, look at the ingredients, all essential oils and NRF2 activating ingredients to help regrow healthy human hair and stop breakage in hair and actually clean the scalp. A lot of people that have really bad scalp issues. Also, you know, hair is regrowing, and we can make claims that we help regrow healthy human hair. It's pretty amazing. So when you look at people that are investing in this type of space, you guys have to understand that this fellow right here, Warren Buffett, is one of the most brilliant investors in the world. He loves the direct selling industry. He's invested in 2 companies himself. He talks about how much he loves it. And we just have to get comfortable with the idea that people are doing side gigs and they have needs for extra income. Why not be involved in an industry where the smartest people in the world are investing in it? Because the future, you guys, we know the future is that people have to have multiple side gigs in order to save for retirement, be able to fund their college education for their kids, be able to just pay their own bills right now. It's a nightmare out there. We know that. So don't be afraid to talk about direct selling, and don't be afraid to be open to it. All the global trends are going in this direction. People want to work from their homes. I have a 19-year-old son. He's in college. He's at UC Santa Cruz. That's why I'm out here. I'm bringing him to school on Saturday. Another reason I'm here. He wants to be an entrepreneur. He'll go work for someone for a while, but he said, Mom, I want your life. He's been watching me build businesses for the last 20 years. I go and come and go as I please. This is what people want, and they deserve to have. And they're going to need to do this anyway, because you can't make enough money in corporate America. They don't have retirement plans the same way they used to. It's a different world. Everybody is going to be running towards some type of business like this. So please look at our company, be open to it, don't shut it down. I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with the idea of direct selling because maybe they had a bad experience. But you guys, these companies that you're staring at on this page are basically the same way. They work all on referral. They talk to each other. People are doing entrepreneur activities from using smartphones. Everything on this page are the largest companies in the world and the fastest growing, and they're all about connecting entrepreneurs and customers. That's what they do. And so we're at a place right now where you need to look at this industry. I studied it myself. We are comparing ourselves. We believe, and I am firmly believing that we will be a company like Amway in the future. We are on track for that right now. That's the 42nd largest private company in the United States. So if somebody says, oh, this is one of those scams, that is one of the most highly favored companies in the world, and they pay out 40% of $9 billion. So don't think that people aren't making money in this industry. Avon just got acquired by a company called Natura. It's going to be huge. They own Bed Bath & Body Works. It's a giant company. They just bought a direct selling company. $6 billion. They pay 40% of that out to entrepreneurs that are selling those products. Herbalife is another one, publicly traded company. 40% paid out, you guys. This is a real business. So where does LifeVantage stack up? We're still at the beginning. We're still at this purple little asterisk here because of this category of NRF2 activation products and nutrigenomics. We're still early. 80% of all the growth is going to happen in this company over the next 5 years. So when I started, it was 100 million. Now it's 200 million. And that was over almost a 6.5-year period. Where are we going from here, and how can you capitalize on that? We have about 80,000 distributors throughout the world right now, and have placed orders in the last 90 days. The statistics are for each company that if they have about 150,000 distributors per country, that is still ground floor. So we know we're at the beginning. So just educating you guys on the way that most people work, and I was kind of caught in this wheel myself, working for 40 to 50 to 60 years, trading time for money. Okay, a linear life where you just show up, you get paid, and you walk away. And if you don't go back to work again, you're not going to get paid. So you want to look at leveraged income. This is the future, and it's an opportunity for people to have another business that brings them money in a different way that will recur over and over again, where you can create recurring revenue, like owning an apartment building. And your rents come in every month on the 15th, but you don't have to spend $10 million to get the building. You can join a business like this and work with our teams. So this is amazing, and it's totally changed my life. 95% of Americans cannot retire. They don't have enough money. So we really have a solution for them. We also have the health solution for that everybody needs to know about. So we have a mentorship and system, 15 presentations a month, you guys. That's what our goal is, a presentation that you're on, and congratulations, you're here tonight. 15 of these a month. You plug people into these, you attend some trainings, you do it for 2 to 5 years, or as long as you want to. I'm in year 7. I am just getting the wheels, changed on my car, going into year 8. And I'm so pumped up about it because I love what I'm doing and it's working. So, if people love this, you can keep doing this for the rest of your life. It's fabulous. We have customers, we have all these different products that we have available in all these categories. And you guys look at the spending in these categories. It's only going up. So we know we have customers and distributors that want our products. So our cost of getting into business, we have 3 different options. Most business, what we call, it's a platinum distributorship. I call it a leadership pack because people that want to lead start with this. It's a platinum distributorship. It has about $1,800 of value of products in there. And it comes with everything without any additional cost. And then we help you get your money back and get your return on investment. So this is the way that we build our business. And we really work as a team to show people, how we can integrate this into your life. How can we make this work for you? And everyone's different that's looking at this, you guys. Some people just don't have any time at all to allocate. But if they don't change what they're doing, they're never going to have what they need and they deserve. So I just invite you guys to just look at where you are today. And even if it was an hour a week that you could allocate to this, it would be better than not doing it. Because number one, getting these products in your body is going to give you the energy and the vitality to be able to have more energy and see clearly where you are in your life. And then to be able to plug into this community and the positive people in it will totally transform your life. So we do everything from our smartphones, our computers, we travel the world, we do what we want to do, totally take control of our business, and we can make significant income. So I'm just going to close out with this earnings claim statement. There's different ranks in our company. This is all published information that has to go to Wall Street, to our shareholders, to show what is the company paying out to distributors. Are people making money in this company? And the answer is a resounding yes, they are. So on the left side, you see distributor ranks. It's based on volume. And each rank, as you move up, you have more volume in your organization. So it's what you're using and what all your distributors and customers are buying down in your group. And every single product counts towards your volume that's coming in underneath you. And then you can look at what kind of income streams, would I like to get to on a monthly basis? What would be meaningful enough to me to take that hour a week or whatever that time that you can allocate to this would be, and make a decision of what that looks like, and talk to whoever invited you onto this about how you can make that happen. We will work with you to show you how you can make this happen for yourself. And the ongoing overhead expense, you guys, if you want to maximize your compensation with this company, for people that really understand the industry, it's 200 points. It's basically 200 points of volume and product. So if you think about, that's all your responsibility is to bring in 200 points every month to maximize your compensation with the company. That's nothing. That's like, I can't even imagine ever finding another business that would be so inexpensive to run that can give you that kind of revenue. So and it gets a 40% commission if you have that type of point volume on any new order. It's fantastic. That's a much higher payout than most companies. And then we pay out royalty commissions every month, you guys, on subscription orders that come in under you. So the first month you make 40%, and after that, the customer or the distributor is just ordering every month, and you're going to get a piece of that. And it's going to pay out 9 levels down, and I'm just showing you the royalty commissions, just 5 of the levels. So this is very exciting and very compelling type of a compensation plan to work toward, to build up. And then ultimately, if you really succeed and you just knock it out of the park, like a lot of us on this tonight, you're going to get to participate in the entire world's purchases of our products. And the company takes 4% of total global commissionable sales and puts it in a pool and divvies it up between leaders in the company who are getting to 100,000 a month in sales and higher. Start participating in global pools. And that is where you really have long-term wealth that you've created for yourself. So I'm just so honored to be here with you guys tonight. I don't have any more time to walk through the rest of this because I'm 2 minutes over, and I'm so happy that I was with you guys tonight. Whoever invited you onto this, give them a big kiss and say thank you, because they just really shared a really beautiful experience. Hopefully you've learned something tonight. And I'm always happy and here as a resource for you guys. My name is Amy Holmwood. I'm signing off, and you guys have a great night. Thank you so much.